They made a few references on the game broadcast about your ability to separate, and it was something that they were just surprised that a running back would have that ability to separate in his routes. Was that a huge emphasis for you this summer, the ability to kind of climb on a route and separate? It doesn't seem like something that comes naturally to a player.
Yeah, Coach Denbrock really emphasized that, when we're getting in and out of our breaks and not decelerate, but to accelerate out of your breaks. So, he's emphasized that all throughout the summer, all throughout camp. So that's, really been a point of emphasis for me and working on a daily basis in practice.
You've been a successful running back all your life. To now suddenly make that transition, you're going into a senior year, and it's like the clock is ticking. How did you react? How did you take that?
I was actually excited. I just thank God for the opportunity, and thank Coach Denbrock and Coach Kelly for giving me another opportunity to help the team win. So, I really took a positive mindset to the position change and really dug down deep and try to do everything I could in the off season to prepare for the time now.
How do you go about, studying cornerbacks and their tendencies and stuff? It's probably something you weren't so used to in your previous life, but how do you kind of acclimate to that?
Well, Coach Denbrock he's definitely been a tremendous help with that. Just really learning how to watch film from a wide receiver perspective. It's completely different than watching it from a running back perspective. But really studying the tendencies of the DBs. Whether they're outside, inside leverage, how they backpedal, do they run with you, do they sit? So just really recognizing kind of the details of the DB's tendencies.
Amir, can you just talk about Everett and his progression in 2 games and how far kind of like he's come and what he's just been so good for you guys?
Yeah, Everett, he's done a tremendous job for us. He's a great quarterback, and I saw this coming from the offseason. He really tackled his position and really attacked his place of responsibility on our team all throughout the offseason. He really has a tremendous understanding of defenses and our offense. So he's always in command of the offense and always knows when to put us into the right check. So I have 100% trust in him as our quarterback, and I think we take this one game at a time that he'll lead us to where we want to go.
How comfortable are you now versus maybe before the Rice game? How far have just being in that live game action in that position? How much have you grown?
I look at it as a kind of a daily and a weekly process. For me, I take one game at a time, and it's not just one game at a time, but it's one day at a time, and really focusing on practice, because it's in practice where you learn how to do the things in the game. So really focusing on the details of the game in practice and not being lazy and having mental lapses.